Hello and welcome to another Monday Memo. I realize it's a little off. It's a Tuesday when I'm recording this, but got busy yesterday, but I thought I'd like to leave a little note for you anyway. It's great to have you join us here at St. John's Lutheran Church in Bloomington, Illinois. Lots of things going on, as is the case frequently around here. It's not hard to find something to do, some way to grow, some way to connect. And if you're really looking into that and you're having maybe some struggles, I invite you to call Melissa here on staff. So that's what she does. She helps connect people with ministries and focus. And if there isn't anything already in place, sometimes we can get kind of creative, and new ministries sometimes are born this way too. So I encourage you to connect not only with us as pastors, but with the rest of the staff here at St. John's. We got some wonderful people doing ministry in this place every single day. It's a thrill to show up for work and to work with these people. A couple of things coming up in particular. Tomorrow night, we're starting a pilot program called Thriving in Love and Money. We invite you to join for that. You can still sign up. You can email Dave Bowman and do that, or just show up tomorrow at 6. Let's see here. What time is that? That is 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night we'll be meeting actually in the loft here. The fellowship hall is busy at this time, so we'll be in the loft tomorrow night. We invite you to join us for that as well. Also coming up Saturday, February 1st, we have an event for women. In particular, this is a journaling event that's particularly geared for that. So if you are interested in that or whatever, and making some connections with other women in this congregation, that may be an ideal time for you to join us for that. Going deeper in scripture and creativity, and we look forward. You can find more information about this and all these topics, of course, on our website at stjohnsbloomington.org. And then last but not very least, coming up this weekend, we have our annual meeting. It'll be the 148th annual meeting of St. John's Lutheran Church. That means in 2 years, we have 150 years coming towards us, and we're looking forward to that as well. But the annual meeting's coming up. We're doing some work with the upcoming budget and for the upcoming year, and things are looking pretty good there. We're able to put out a balanced budget, and we've done some pretty good work on that. I'm kind of proud of that. And then also we'll be making some changes to our Constitution. Most of them are really minor. Some of them are done to clarify things a little bit. Nothing ground shaking, at least from my perspective. You can find those changes and the perspective changes online as well if you're interested in those. But we invite you to join us for this time of a year in review, and then we'll be looking forward into the future a little bit for what is to come in 2020. And of course, Vision 2020 will be a part of that. That soup is still cooking. So during the annual meeting, we probably won't have a lot of time. We won't talk about that in detail, but that is coming within the next month or so. Things are starting to come together, and we're looking forward to letting that out, as it were, and presenting that to the congregation and giving us some time to get used to the idea, to grow into it, to see the exciting possibilities, and how we've really listened to the inputs that we've gotten from you, the congregation, from all aspects of this congregation. So I'm kind of excited about this. I think it's a really good idea, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you might find this to be a great opportunity for growing the ministries here at St. John's, both in worship and in other ways that we can't even imagine at this point in time. Speaking of those things, some of the new ministries, streaming is online. We're getting that up and going. We still have a few kinks that we're working out, but we've had some wonderful help. So thank you for all those who have helped out with that. We stream our 9:45 service every Sunday morning, our COJ service. Mostly we do this because the setup there for sound input is better. The traditional worship space at this point in time does not have the equipment necessary to be able to produce a solid product. So we're working through some software issues yet, but hopefully very soon we will have this pretty well put into place pretty well. We've already received a lot of really good input. It's not meant as a replacement for worship, but a continued way to connect when you're out of town, when you're feeling under the weather, as does happen this time of the year sometimes. So we invite you to join us for that. This Sunday, of course, this weekend, we are worshiping and praying and singing and rejoicing as we do every week. We invite you to join us. We're looking at the 5th chapter of Mark this week, chapter 1, verses 1 through 20. We get the first case of deviled ham in Scripture. In this particular verse, Pastor Ann will be preaching, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she will do with this text about others and conflict and very interesting text. It's one of my favorites, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But we invite invite you to join us for worship this weekend, Saturday at 5 o'clock, and on Sunday, of course, our 8:30 service is our traditional service, and we have 2 Community of Joy services, both at 9:45 and 11 o'clock, and we'd love to have you join us for any one of those. May God bless your week ahead, and may you find a way where you can connect with God and grow in faith here at St. John's, and we look forward to seeing you real soon. God bless. Take care.